Hey guys, welcome back to Baked and Cooking. Tonight I'm just going to show you a couple of Thai dishes. One which is called Dom Jur, which is basically chicken, wax gall, um, coriander, and that's it really, and a bit of soup knorr flavouring, which is really nice. Something that's quite funny about this, in Thai, I think it's called wax gall, they call it phak. So you can imagine us walking around the supermarket. There's one time I went with my wife who's filming, and when I found out it was called phak, there's a couple of Westerners also walking around the supermarket, and I picked one up and I said, "Hey Jif, do you fancy a phak?" Like waving it around. Well, you should have seen the people's looks on their faces. Alright, anyway, so she made this. How did you start? What did you do first with that then?
Boil the
So you
water.
just got boiled some water, chopped up a chicken leg because it's always better when you got the bones in there, it enhances the flavour. So boil the chicken in the water. Then what else?
Put the vegetable.
Cut up the wax gourd in there after it's been skinned. Then a bit of food enhancer, which you call knorr. It's like an oxo cube or something, what you call in England. Okay. Boil it all up. Let it reduce down by about an inch. Once the wax gall is soft and the chicken's cooked, it's ready to go. Then you add some chopped coriander and some chopped spring onions just for some flavouring. And then what you do is you just put the lid on top. But don't forget, an important thing is always to use the root. In some countries you don't get it, but here you get the root of the coriander. So it's important to put that in the soup. Really adds a lot of flavour. And now we're going to make a dish which is called mugrob, which is basically crunchy belly pork. What you need to do with it before is boil it, then fry it without any oil, so it just gets rid of its own oils in a pan, and then afterwards cook the dish. So I'll just walk over there and I'll show you. So here we've got the belly pork, which we just cut up into a strip, boiled first and then fried in its own fat. And then we've got some, what they call canna over here, which is Chinese kale. We've washed it, left in cold water. And in the old pestle and mortar, we've got about 10 chilies, and maybe about 3 or 4 big cloves of garlic. And what else? Well, that's it. Just crushed it up in the pestle and mortar. Later on, we'll just use that. Anyway, I'll show you. Here we go. So, over here. Lights on the wok. You use it for cooking something else, but it's all good. A little bit of oil in there, which is already in there. Then we'll start with the pork. And just wait till it gets nice and hot. Right, notice I've got the Thai music in the background. Okay, in goes the pork. Then that's a warm up. Beautiful. So the next thing we're going to add is the kale afterwards. So just over here with the kale. No, actually it's here already. Empty the water out. Want to keep it in cold water. It tends to keep it fresh and crunchy. Okay. A couple more minutes. I was thinking, guys, because you're probably getting bored of me cooking in my makeshift kitchen. Next couple of videos I might try and choose a location and take my barbecue and just go out on the stick somewhere and cook something the same way I would in my kitchen, but outside with a bit of a nice scenery. Okay, spraying that pork. Someone's phone's going off in the background. Okay, in goes the kale. Yeah, beautiful. Listen to that noise. Beautiful. Really good for you. Again, you don't want to overcook it, you just want it to be crunchy. Even the leaves have to be crunchy. So in goes a bit of salt.
Sugar.
Sugar, sorry. Sugar. Because they love to put sugar in everything. That's a Southeast Asian thing, so there you go. Bit of knorr, what we call like an oxo cube or a food enhancer. Not GMO though, not that nasty stuff. Okay, that goes in there. Quick mix around. Starting to smell good, like you can smell the pork and everything. Then next I'm going to get the chilies.
You can put now.
Okay, I'll get the chilies. Again, about 3-4 cloves of garlic and about 10 chilies. That's it, all nicely squashed up. And again, when you put things in a pestle and mortar, there's a reason for that. It's so that, you know, you squash, you crunch the spices up rather than chop them up. Brings out a lot more flavours. That's why people have been doing it for thousands of years. Okay, mix it up. Careful again, because when those chilies start to steam up, they can go in your eye or in your nose, or and really. Okay, next, oyster sauce, which we use in everything. Delicious, slightly sweet, sorry. Taste up.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Ah, now you can smell it. Yes. All the garlic and the chilies are starting to cook with everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, that smell. Okay, not long now. How long? A couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. So next time, yeah, and if any of you want to ask me to do any dishes, I can ask my wife and we can try and make them for you. Again, it's never 100% Thai because my wife is used to cooking for me, or I'm used to cooking with Thai spices. But there's a fusion twist to it. There's a bit of Western and Thai. So some of you might think, well, that's not 100% Thai. You might be right. This particular dish is though. Okay, lovely. So now I'll just dish up a bit of rice in a bowl. Get a plate. Just get a bit of rice in here. Nice rice. Not, I hate rice, but I have to eat it every day. Squeeze it down. Like that. Okay, put that down. Onto the plate. The old trick, beautiful. We'll just put that down there. One more turn. Yeah, looking good. Good. Bit of water.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. See that, guys? Beautiful. And again, I wish phones could have smelling devices so you could smell the food. Over here with the rice. Don't forget, I've got the soup, the bamboo as well. And there you have it, homemade kanamugrao. Crunchy pork with Chinese kale, chilies and garlic oyster sauce. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Over and out from Baked and Cooking.